Yo, people. Oh, and I just realized I'm running the wrong. Oh, wait, my bad. I realized that I'm doing something very stupid. Wait. Boom. Boom. We did it. We did it. Yo, people. What we saying? Back with another stream. You get me? Second one of the day. Obviously, earlier in the day, we spoke about how Edu is leaving Arsenal. So obviously, there's probably going to be a few people that wanna talk a bit more about that in the chat. So, obviously I'll try to respond to as many of the chats as I can. But in this stream, at least from my perspective, I'm just gonna be looking at, what Arsenal's done so far in the Premier League, kind of review it, look at the results, see where we are in the table, talk a bit about that, and then look at, potentially what could happen in the next 10 games and kind of roughly get a feel of, where I see Arsenal going, because let's not pretend it is pretty dire right now, off the back of a devastating loss. There's news that breaks within the camp that, one of the, whether we rate him or not, within the club, one of the major players in bringing us to where we are now has decided he's leaving. So let's have it right. It's him deciding he's leaving. It's not Arsenal cutting ties. It's not the Kroenkes cutting ties. It's Edu deciding to leave. And from what I hear, he's going to be going Nottingham Forest. So Edu is actually jumping ship to another Premier League team, one that is above us at this current moment in time. So, we have to be real. It is a bit at the moment, yeah? But, you lot know what to do, Make sure you're hitting the like button, because we need more beautiful people to come in and join us in the conversation. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel. We're actually, we're doing quite well in terms of subs at the moment. Like, I think we're on our way to 1.4 now, so hopefully today or maybe tomorrow, we'll be able to get to 1.4. We're on a good trajectory, and if we can get some more members, that would be great. But we are fully monetized now, which means there should be ads. But I actually haven't checked to see if there is ads. But I hope they are putting ads on my videos, because we're part of the we're part of the YouTube partner thing now. You get me? So you get me. Let's see who's inside. We got Hyper. Big up, my brother. You get me? We got man like Balaka Music. Big up yourself, bro. Each and every time. Man's got the photo there with the incense, incense and the chilling in the Tottenham shirt. I see that. King of the Hill, yeah. What do you know about King of the Hill, bro? Big up Alfie. Arsenal are free from Edu. We are free now. We are, well, I don't know if we're free now, but we will be free. Big up BBK Sports. Big up brother Hooks. You get me? Big up from his gunner Hooks. Big up. We will forget about Edu by New Year's. Yeah. Oh, apparently a close person to Edu leaked it. Oh, so it wasn't even Edu that came. Okay. Yo, that's crazy. Hey, big up Javi. Big up my bro. You get me? Big up Older Big up Shooks. You get me? Went for the higher up position and a wage increase. We move. Yeah, we move, man. If he's chasing more money and a higher position, then you get me. Career progression, I don't mind. Go do it. As long as you get out of my club, you get me, I'm happy. Man said 1.3k of them are go as well, my guy. Gyal. So back at the net podcast, yeah. So a few things, yeah. I'm not you, bro. Yeah. I wish that a lot of them was the gal them, but I'm not you, bro. The phone book ain't phone booking, yeah. And I saw your video, yeah. Saw your video. Man even got the leng things kicking ball. Crazy. How dare you come in here and chat to me about a gal when you're the gallist of the year, bro? Hey, they need to make a dancehall tune about you, bro. You get me? Big up my bro, though. What you know about King of... What, bro? What do you know about King of the Hill, bro? I was watching King of the Hill when I was your age, bro. Deep it. You know what I mean? Bobby Hill got exactly from his gunner. You get me? Like I'm talking like he's an old man. He ain't old man. You don't know about them thing there. 1.3 of them a girl, man like ooks. Man like Matt is the hey, anybody in this chat, yeah. You know, if you're single and you're ready to mingle, go and give Back of the Net podcast a chat because he's got abundance of gal. Abundance. Yo, I'm talking Hugh Hefner vibes, bro. Hella. Bro, he's got the mansion. They all just chill there. You get me? He won't invite me to one of the parties, though. I'm not famous enough. That's why, people, we need to subscribe to the thing. We need to be supporting the channel so I can be big enough to get invited to Back of the Net podcast parties. You get me? His daughter did it, I reckon. Oh man, big up certified, man. I hope you're good, man. You heard it. Run the likes up, people. You get me, you get me. Big up Noah. Big up to Hawks, the legend. I'm not quite a legend yet, but we are trying to get there. We are definitely trying to get there, innit? You know what I mean? If I could get to legend status, yeah, man. I would. Yeah, that would be beautiful, man. That is the aim. That is the aim, man. That is the aim. That is the aim. Imagine Forest go down. I don't think Forest are going down, to be honest. Like, Forest are playing out of their skin. I don't know if they'll be able to survive up in the top four, but I think that they'll probably as the season goes on, they'll probably balance out and probably finish somewhere between 7th to 9th, personally. But they could do. Do you know what's crazy? Imagine if Nottingham Forest won the league. Imagine if Nottingham Forest won the league. Because a lot of Arsenal fans are talking about, yo, if Slots Liverpool wins the league, then Arteta's got to go. But what does everybody say to if Nottingham Forest wins the league? Like, if Nottingham Forest wins the league, like it will be big smoke for a lot of fans. A lot of fans. And I won't lie, they're playing well. They're putting teams to sleep. They put Liverpool to sleep at Anfield. So, do you know what? I was looking at that Nottingham Forest game that we have after the international break, and I was thinking, you know what? Like, maybe we could do it, you know? Maybe we could just beat them. I was looking at it like an easier game, but now I'm looking at it like, that could be a difficult game. That could be a very, very difficult game. I'm one of the few who understand what boom pass. Arteta to follow. Do you know what? Yeah, I don't think so. Do you know why? Yeah, because apparently Arteta is the one. He's gonna have a major say in who comes in next. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I'm good, man. Hope all is well, bro. Yeah, I'm ill, bro. I can't lie, I'm ill, bro. I'm tired, man. I've been sleeping like shit because of the illness. I've already done bare streams today. I've got at least like 2, maybe 3 more streams to do after this. I'm tired, man. The energy is not energy in right now, but the content, AFI content, because we're trying to make this a permanent setting. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to be that Arsenal fan that y'all can come to daily and know that you can have a blast. You know what I mean? I'm trying to become that guy. So for me to do that, there's certain kind of things that I need to hit. You know, so this will be the second stream of the day on my channel, and I've dropped a pre-record as well. And do I be shameless? Do I be shameless, people? I think I'll be shameless. Let me be a bit shameless in it. I'm sorry, people. I'm not always going to be shameless, but I'm going to be shameless today. And for me to be shameless, what I need to do is first go to my channel and then go to videos and then go to the video and then copy the video and then come over to the chat. Yeah. And then paste the video in the chat and then say, hey, people, go check out my latest video. You know the one there. Hey, big up to the godfather of the channel, man like Godfrey. Big up Hawks every time in the chat. You get me? Our very first member. He's a G. He's a G. Big up Godfrey. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ain't that the? Yeah. I know you're joking though. No, I won't say. I know you're joking. Hooks, you know I love you. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. What are you saying right now, Mr. Link? I'm just gonna be running through a bit of Arsenal stuff. Let me know if you want to join me. You know, you got my number. You know, just send me a message. I'll send you the link in it. I imagine it would be fun for a Liverpool fan to look at the past and the future of Arsenal this season. Forest have beaten Liverpool as well. Yeah, Dawood, man. They done good, man. Big up Kyrgios with the big up Hawks. You get me? That Forest mid-block is spicy, very spicy, man. Elite Brexit football. And they got Lord Brexit up top, innit? You get me? Lord Brexit up top. You know what I mean? Glad Edu is gone. Arteta next, please. TK, what a day. Let me know if you're free as well. I'll drop you the link, innit? Prem. Don't know what that means, bro. This cocky Forest fan won't be laughing when Edu. I hope so, bro. I've been back in the Lem Sips. It's just, yeah, it's mad. It's mad. But content after content, yo, Spider Gang, that picture of Jimmy is wild, bro. That picture is so wild. Yo, it's wild. Footy Judge Mo here, Joe. You're funny, man. You're actually a funny guy. Oh, you're free. Say no more. Say no more. Say no more. I'm sending you the link right now, bro. I'm sending you the link right now, bro. Oh shit, Mr. Link wants the link as well. There we go. We get. Wait, where's T? 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 There we go. Boom. Boom. All right, we're gonna have some people joining us today. You know them way there. You know them way there. Let's do it. Cool, man. Hey, get well soon. Speedy recovery and that. I hope so, brother, man. I hope so, man. I hope so. Man, I can't lie. I'm mad ill, man. I hope so, man. Big up Hawks. Don't let them fools try to cook you on Nafa again, especially that. Bro, Spurs fans can never, never, never chat to me ever, bro. Never, never can they chat to me. Never, 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 never. Wait a minute. You watch hoops, bro? I do. I need to be more dedicated though. I'm a Nuggets fan, innit? And I know the Nuggets are not doing too well right now, but that will change. That will change, bro. That will change. Hooks, my girl said you look like Charlie Clips. Okay, we need to find out who Charlie Clips is, innit? Because I need to find out if Mrs. Blacker thinks man's an idiot or not, innit? So, Charlie Clips. Blah, 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 everybody, man. Blah, 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 bloody everyone, man. Actually got. Do you know what? Let me not do it. I was gonna say she got a friend, but you know what I mean. Let me not do that. Let me not do that. Man said send me the link. Do you know what? Yeah, wait. So I'm a fraud. Sorry, I'm a fraud. Let me stop reading the chats because I actually got both of them waiting. So obviously y'all know T, because T's been on here before. Hey yo, I don't know if you're at work or not, but let me know. I'll send it to you as well. You got my number. And you got my number, but for some reason I'm not seeing none of these lengthings that you know messaging me, even though you got my number and my Twitter. So fraud, but you get me. I got TK behind, who y'all know. Y'all know him already. He's been on there before. But Mr. Link, yeah, it's his first time coming true. So we gonna bring him through. Yeah, man. Oh, wait, and we're also gonna give me one moment. I'm gonna get a background. I didn't really know where my background at. Let's go with this one today. We go with this one today. Wait, gotta change things up a bit. Change things up a bit. Yeah, you're allowed to speak, bro. By the way, you can talk, bro.
What's up? I didn't know if you had I know you got the videos running and everything. I love the clips, so I don't want to interrupt them. Those things are fucking peak.
You know what? Yeah, I have to look at so I basically got to look at the clips again, innit? Because I don't know which ones I can use without getting
The
smoked.
copyright thing.
Yeah, the monetization thing, innit? But you see me, yeah. Oh, this is what I'm trying to do to the copyright. Yeah, you get me? But that's what I'm trying to do to them
Bro,
copyright strikes.
there's got to be like some resource that like has copyright free clips or something, but they probably make you pay for them.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, 100%. But I need something, man, because the clips, yeah, they were banging before I got the monetization. The clips were banging. I had bare clips as well, man. But you know what? I Celtic Nation, yeah. Nah, it's a Nuggets thing, bro. It's a Nuggets thing, man. Nuggets thing,
Nah,
Nuggets thing, man.
nah,
Wait, who? Wait, who? Wait, who are you? Who are you?
bro. I'm a Bulls fan.
Ah, okay, okay, okay,
I'm
okay,
plagued. But
okay.
I hopped on the Warriors bandwagon early. I hopped on the Warriors bandwagon early. So I'm a de facto Warriors. Klay
Okay.
Thompson's my favorite basketball player. Yeah, that's how I stay up to date with the basketball, but the Bulls are so shit. And it's just I'm just happy Lonzo played a game.
Man, do you know what? Yeah, I'm actually in the super mud, yeah, because not only do I support Arsenal,
No,
not
we
only
are in the mud.
not
Say
only
it.
do I
Say
support
it.
Nuggets,
We are in the mud.
I'm a Cowboys fan as well, and oh my god, we're 3-5. We're three
Bro,
to
Yo,
five now.
bro, we are
Yo,
so
yo,
shit.
we're
yo,
three
big
to.
up, bro.
What are you saying, team, man? I'm just all my teams are in the mud right now. All of them. Nuggets are in
Bro,
the
I heard that you're a Nuggets fan, bro. It's not
yeah,
looking good, bro.
bro. It's not looking
Yeah.
good. Not at all, man.
Hooks, I tried to tell you, bro. I'm plagued. I'm
We're in the
Oh
plagued.
no.
I'm
I'm
a Cowboys
plagued.
fan as well, man. I'm in the mud from all angles,
Oh
bro.
no.
I'm actually in the. I'm in the mud from all angles, bro. It's actually
It's fucking
diabolical.
awful, bro.
It's actually diabolical, bro. I can't lie. Hook, you love the Cronky team, yeah, man. MJ, whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down, brother, man. That's not gonna happen, man. That's not gonna happen, man. Why, Mister?
I'm just working on. I'm working on it, bro. I'm just working on the look. You never know when you can practice. 10,000 hours.
Uh, do you know what's mad? Yeah. Wait, quickly, everybody. Yeah. Make sure you're going and you're subscribing to Views on Sports. In it, that's my bro, man. He's doing his
Views
thing.
is the guy.
He's
Views
trying to.
is
He's
that guy.
doing his thing, man. Help his channel grow, man. You get me? This is what we do in this community. Yeah. But look, yeah. Every now and then, yeah, I'll drop a video, yeah, and every now and then, some random brother, just unprovoked, will slew my mustache, just out of nowhere, bro. Like it's so random, bro. And I'm like, bro, it's not even bad. I'm there thinking, bro, why am I beefing why am I beefing the Tash in it, bro? So I get it. So I need to go barbers again soon because obviously on YouTube, if you don't come looking the 10-10 all the time, like you never know who. I've looked at the analytics and there's actually gal that watch me. I was shocked because I thought this football thing was just you just get man them watch you and that's why when you first saw the bro man beard all out, bro, like bare not shaved and all them thing. But then I started looking at the analytics and I was like, oh damn, females
Oh,
actually watch me. So I was like, okay, need to
oh,
make and then looking sharp. Well, go on, Donna. You get me?
yeah. I don't like. Come on, I need a haircut now. No, what you say it. I need a haircut now. Oh man, I used to rock the goatee thing. I've been trying to grow a beard, but I got this patch, and it just kills me, man.
You just gotta let it grow.
Mm.
You just gotta let it
I
grow, man.
I'm trying, and
It will
it's
get
not
there,
working.
man. It will get. The only people that don't get the beards are the people that stop believing that they'll get the beard in it. You gotta believe, bro. You just
I
gotta let
gotta
it happen.
believe, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, or people who are not from the Middle East,
See, man, see why you gotta go there? Why you gotta go there? See, not all of us are blessed. Not all of us are blessed like that,
bro.
man.
Bro, I had a beard when I was 17, bro. it's, it's
But I had
crazy,
this.
man.
Bro, I had facial hair from when I was like 12.
Bro,
Oh, goddamn, bro.
I've been trying to rock the stash goatee, man, looking like Daniel Sturridge. It's awful.
Yeah. Hey, bro. Sometimes you gotta try it. You know what I'm saying? Just to see how
Bro,
it is.
Bro, don't let anyone crash your hairline. You just gotta work with what you got, bro. You just gotta work with what you got.
My
Man, like Sadio Mane and them, bro. Don't let anybody talk
no,
about you, Hooks. Don't
my
let anybody talk about you, bro.
no. The thing is, my hairline's not even bad like that, man. But
That's what I'm saying.
not
Don't
even
don't let
bad
them
like
crash
that,
it on you,
man.
bro.
No, yeah, man, not even bad like that, man. But you know what, people, yeah, just like the video, man. So, like, obviously, you know, those that don't know, Mr. Link, he's a Liverpool fan, yeah, and
Yeah,
then
I don't have my threads on today, but Liverpool in
obviously,
36.
yeah, man, and obviously, as you can see, T's rocking the gala gear today because he's got a duty to fulfill this week, and that duty is putting Tottenham in a spliff. He's got that.
Yeah, I need
I
that.
have a mission. I have a
I
mission on Thursday, bro. You
I
know what I'm
need
saying?
that.
He has a mission in it. He has a mission.
Bro, I need that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know how nice it is to beat English team as a Turkish side. You know what I'm saying? That's always the best, bro. It's always the
Yeah.
best feeling.
No, I need the gauntlet. I need the D-Day gauntlet. No Diddy. You know, I,
Hey, bro.
it's in Turkey, right?
Osimhen is fit and he's ready. And Gala didn't have a game in the weekend, so hey, it's they're well rested. So I'm hoping that it's gonna be a good game, bro. I'm ready. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, obviously, people know what my thoughts are on. But obviously, before we go, and because I'm going to look at the fixtures and stuff and all of that Premier League table and all of that. But I guess Mr. Link here, what as the outsider, yeah, what's been your thoughts on Arsenal in these first 10 games of the Premier League?
Okay, so I don't know if I mentioned this, but my brother and dad are Arsenal fans, like diehard Gooners, right? So
Okay,
that's why the chat's a little different. It's got a little bit more family tented hatred on it. But I think just in these 10 games, some of the red cards have been unfortunate, and yes, they've been questionable, but I don't think you can put it down to that. I really think it's as plain as your offense doesn't work without Odegaard and Saka on the field. Like it's that simple. It's really that simple. I think the decisions you guys made in the offseason were kind of forced by the way Arteta has planned his squad. And I think Arteta takes more blame than some people are willing to give. And I think the questions with Arteta should have been around him finally having a squad that he had to rotate. The first 2 years, you had a very small squad, and everyone was saying it in a very pessimistic way, but you didn't have a lot of injuries. This was the first year that you could say that Arteta had the squad he wanted. I mean, you said that. You said that
yeah,
plenty of times. And that's where your expectations come from. You're like, well, this is the squad he wants, so he should win everything. I understand that completely. Um, I think it wasn't the sales. It was just bad planning. And it's just unfortunate that Odegaard was the one to go down because he's vital to everything you do in the offense.
also on the defense, like people that like don't realize how important he is on he's the person that triggers the press.
He triggers your press.
Yeah, he triggers our
Yeah.
press. He actually also you often see him directing people on where to press and where to be on the pitch, and that's definitely something that we've missed with Odegaard being out. It's not just what he does on the ball, what he does off the ball. I don't think can be overestimated. So
It's very understated, yeah.
so it'll be good to oh shit, I just realized you actually did. By the way, big up football locker room. They've had a they've had
Big
a
up.
they've had a change of they've had a rebrand. They removed banter from the name. I just realized that. But big up for the super chat though. Love for the super chat. I appreciate everybody that wants to spend their hard earned money on little old me. Well, I'm not so little. I'm like kind of, when I say little old me, I'm talking about like in terms of like size of the channel and that. You get me? But big up Broski, big up MR, Link. We coming for you both next season.
Oh,
And sub.
next season. Next season.
See, look, this is the thing, yeah. These man that always chat about next season, yeah. You ain't got time for them. Do you know what I mean? We got lots of time.
Swear we're in November.
But you know what I mean? Why are you talking about next season, bro? Chat to me about this season. What you gonna do this season, bro?
We got 2 windows before next season. Why are you talking about next season?
Exactly. Yeah, bro. But do you know what? Yeah, it's probably M's. I think it's M's, and man got mad love for M's in it because a few weeks ago, bro, man just called me out of the blue and was like, "Yo, bro, what you're doing, it's wavy. It's actually wavy." Like, man had a proper convo, and I was like, "Nah, love for that, man." Because obviously, when you're trying to do things and like your people them notice and they see the hard work that you're putting in, and they call you up and they give you that kind of convo, it gives you energy to go do more in it. So big up football locker room each and every time. Make sure you're heading over to them and checking out their stuff and following them. You know, they're a funny bunch of people. Ems is very deluded as a Man United fan, but you'll find that most Man United fans are very deluded. He just has a super mad passion for slewing Arsenal, and I think it's because deep down he used to be an Arsenal fan and he switched allegiance. But one day we'll find out for sure. We'll find out for sure one day. You get me? But big up for the super chat. I love that, bro. Odegaard got that. Yeah, man. Odegaard actually does have a very, 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 very. Whoa!
And
I was whoa, whoa. What I
But
was about
can
to
I
say.
add one thing to that Odegaard conversation?
Yeah, yeah. Go for it, bro.
Isn't it alarming that this all happened because of one injury in the midfield,
well,
which is Odegaard?
yes, but it's more.
Isn't that alarming, bro?
It is alarming for the Arsenal overall, but it's more of the tactics and where there's slight flaws in the tactics. That triangle you had was critical to everything you guys did the last 2 years. Ben White, Saka, and Odegaard. It was everything that created the overloads, and that gave Martinelli the space that he had. You guys still haven't replaced Shaka. You know that's a problem. And now you're running a 4-4-2 with Trossard essentially playing a false nine or shadow strike or whatever you want to call it, dropping into space, but there's no one to connect with Saka. So the entire linchpin of the attacking side of the team is gone because there's no combination with Saka.
Yeah, but the issue is, did you ever think about this? Because we beat City without Saka, but we also beat teams without Odegaard. So this was never an issue, but now it's suddenly an issue. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. It almost feels like people are relying too much on Odegaard, and if when he comes back, but I don't think much will change when he comes back. If I'm real, bro.
I'm
I
kind of,
I can yeah.
I'm kind of
It
there. You know,
depends.
I'm kind of there with you, T. I don't think too much will change. Like, I think the only thing that will probably change is we'll probably be able to beat teams that we're expected to beat more comfortably at home. But outside of that, I don't think it really changes much because without being a fraud, like there has been big games that Erdegaard's been in that he hasn't really done anything. Do you know what I mean? Like he hasn't turned up. He hasn't got us over the line. In if
I
we're being like completely fair, like no, not like obviously no slight on him or disrespect to him because I love Erdegaard. Erdegaard's one of my favorite players that play football. Like I liked Erdegaard before he even came to Arsenal. I would sign Erdegaard on every football manager when he was a wonder kid. Like I love Erdegaard, but like I don't think Erdegaard makes us win the game we played at St. James Park.
yes and no, because this is the thing. Like, yes, Odegaard doesn't necessarily show up on the G and A BPL, but Odegaard helps you keep the ball.
Yeah,
That like keeping possession doesn't get enough credit when it comes to a defensive standpoint. Like, no, that won't cook. That won't cook.
you don't think?
Just to answer that, no, because Marino isn't mobile enough to do that. Like you're like, is Marino going to do what Xhaka can do? That's the real question. Because that's what that midfield looks like.
But that's the problem for
Yeah.
me. At least. I don't know. I don't know if that's the problem for you, T. But for me, the problem is why are we searching to replace Xhaka when we could just sign another good player that can just play differently to
But
Xhaka in the eight?
but
Yeah.
you know what this leading to? This is leading to my agenda, and I know I'm on an Arsenal channel, but it's Declan Rice's limitations in midfield are costing you guys dearly. So like the Rice and Havertz transfers and isolation aren't bad, but when you add it to the context of your squad makeup and the wages they're on, it is not crippling. I don't like using that word. My apologies for those I've offended, but it's been a detriment to your side at this time because you couldn't buy a striker because Havertz is your highest earner and Declan Rice is 100 mil and you can't take him out of the lineup. But in theory, your best lineup, your best midfield is Marino, Partey, and Odegaard.
Mm. It's not only Havertz, bro. We have a lot of players above 100k that are not supposed to earn that much money.
It's not a
We just
hate on Havertz though, but he's making
yeah, yeah,
300k.
yeah. But still, it's that was a hierarchy issue. That's why we're happy that Edu left. A lot of people, a lot of top gooners were like, "Why are you happy that guy brought you back?" I even had some Dutch people messaging me and saying because I shared it on my Twitter and my Instagram. And I have even family and friends messaging me and saying, "Hey, didn't he do a good job? Why are you like this happy, bro?" People
Mm-hmm.
don't understand. Do you realize that Luis Diaz earns like the half of the money that most of our shit players on the bench earn? You know what I'm saying? If you look
Mm-hmm.
at Jorginho, if you look at other players, you know what I'm saying? We had Nketiah on 100k, we had Reece Nelson on 100k before we sold them. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of players above 100k because that was for some reason the minimum wage. Everyone got 100k for some reason, and not however it's not the only issue, and that's why people were slating Edu and that's why we also were struggling in the transfer window because we pay a lot of wages.
Yeah.
You that's
A
been a big
lot.
issue. Yeah, for example,
But
Diaz is on 55k, bro.
that's incentive based though. Those are base wages. Those are base wages.
Yeah, of
He,
Yeah,
course,
yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah.
But
but
that's the
Yeah,
but,
but
thing.
I
but
get your
bro,
point.
by
I get your
with
point.
us it's guaranteed. It's not
Yeah,
even
Yeah,
incentive. You just
exactly.
get it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And bro, Edu gave Nketiah the number 14. He gave, you know what I'm saying? He gave him 100k. Oh shit. Hey, bro,
That was good
I'm
timing. That was good
I'm
timing.
working on it, bro. I'm working on it.
No, it's good. It's
It's all
good.
good, man. It's all good. It's funny
No, you
though.
know the ones that,
Yeah, you know,
Yeah, bro.
yeah, without that,
I need to use more British slang to fit in. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But you know them ones. You know them
Yeah.
ones.
You know them ones that. Yeah.
Yeah, you know them ones there. No, but what was I saying? I forgot my train of thought.
um,
Uh, I
you know,
forgot what I said.
you forgot. Yeah, it's cool. I'll come in. Yeah, because you know what? For
Yeah, yeah,
me,
of course, yeah.
Havertz being on what he's on for me is not even the biggest problem. The biggest problem for me is Jesus being on what Jesus is on. Jesus is on 265k a week.
That again, another problem.
Yeah.
You've moved on from him.
It's
So if
not.
you sign another striker,
But it's sort of like, man, it's like this is the thing that would really annoy me about the hierarchy. Yeah, is if the reason why we wasn't able to go and like spend big on the striker and the right winger and the left winger and the 10 that we all know that we needed. If the reason why we couldn't do that was because of how high our wage bill is, then why the hell did we offer Jesus what we offered him? Why did we give him 265k a week? He without being disrespectful or rude, he's nowhere near a
Yeah.
265k a week player. Nowhere near. Like when you think about like the output, yeah, don't get me wrong. I know football's not all about output, but when you do look at what he's actually delivered us, it's not. You could have given me 20k a week, and I would have given you the same. You know what I mean? Maybe even more. So the fact that he's on that amount, I think, is a big problem. But then I guess it does all tie into like, I guess where we are right now, right? Because it's not just on the pitch thing, and that is now for Arsenal, and very unfortunately as well. This season is no longer just about what's happening on the pitch. We've now been forced into a scenario where it's about what's happening off the pitch as well.
Yeah.
Because even though there's a like I said earlier, the large part of the fan base wanted him gone. A large part of the fan base wanted him gone.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that he left because he wasn't happy with what was happening in the background, that's worse for us. That's something that's going to be, and the fact that it got leaked is even worse. Like, so that's showing to me, yeah, that maybe things are not as rosy in the background.
What did you hear? Because what I heard was he wanted to be CEO and he didn't get the CEO role. They promoted Garlic instead, and ever since then he got a little bit know what I'm saying, annoyed with the club. And after that, now he gets like a position from Nottingham Forest. But not only Nottingham Forest, all of the clubs under the ownership of Nottingham Forest, because they have like three clubs or something. And now he gets like the actual role that he wanted at Arsenal elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be real, bro. Edu is, first of all, really shameless to ask it in the first place. What did you do to deserve the CEO role of this club? You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them, and I'm just happy that he's gone. He's one of the viruses at this club still. You know what I'm saying? We still have a few left. One of them is Garlic, and you know what I'm saying. One day, inshallah, maybe the Cronkies will sell the club, but that's the biggest if there is. But bro, this is for me, it's a step in the right direction. The only thing that worries me is that Arteta has a say in who's going to be the next sporting director.
Yeah,
Bro, who the F cares what Arteta thinks, bro? If you have good footballing people, bring the right people. You know what I'm saying?
You,
That's how I feel about it.
you know what it reeks of? It reeks, and I'm not gonna give Edu this credit, but it reeks of Edwards leaving club. Just tired of it. Tired of the friction. You know better than me, fine.
yeah, I hear that. I mean, that's kind of a disrespect to yourself, though, to even compare like Edu and Arteta to Klopp and Edwards, because like, yeah,
It's
you lot was killing it. Do you know what I mean?
we were, but there was a lot of friction, and a lot of times where Edwards was like, "Why are you trying to buy these people?" And then like people still think that we're recovering from Klopp's transfer decisions the last 3 years. So leave it at that.
I've been. Do you know what it is as well? Yeah. So T, I've been hearing. Yeah. Well, not been hearing. You might remember. Yeah. Do you remember that? The video is circulating a lot now, but Ornstein was talking on a podcast in the summer about how he was kind of alluding to that Arteta has a lot of power.
Yeah.
Like a lot of power at the club.
Yes.
And I feel like, and obviously this is all speculation. This is all just me assuming, but I feel like potentially Edu would have wanted the CEO role to like officially have more power than Arteta. Like I feel it's a power struggle thing, because I feel like Edu was the sporting director, but I feel like Josh Kroenke probably has a better relationship with Arteta and believes more in Arteta. So I feel like Arteta has the one up, even though like they were being paraded as like the dynamic duo. Like I think that it was Arteta that had the last say, which is usually not the case when you have a sporting director model. When you have a sporting director, it's usually the sporting director that has the last say on transfer business, isn't it? And it's probably why Edu wanted the role in the first place. So I think there could potentially be like a power struggle situation at Arsenal, which could impact the field. It may already be impacting the field of play, because Arteta just doesn't want power over transfers. Like he wants power over everything. Like I can see him being that person that's like, yeah, while you're playing here, you only eat this, you only drink that, you know, you go bed at this time, we train at this time, we do this and then
he's trying to do the whole Wenger when he came to Arsenal at first thing.
Yes. And you know what? And it kind of makes sense why he got rid of virtually everyone from the old regime. And brought in a bunch of youngsters, because let's be real, people like Lacazette and Aubameyang are not gonna be, bro. You're not telling me what.
I'm 31, bro. I'm an international player.
Exactly.
Yeah, like who, bro? I'm a Bamian.
Bro, it just stinks. Wallahi, it all stinks. And you know what I think about Arteta in the first place, you know what I'm saying? But the fact that this guy, while having no accolades, while having no CV, while having no background, you know what I'm saying, apart from being Pep's cone man, you know what I'm saying? Apart from that, no CV whatsoever, and we give this guy 15 million a year, and we give him the full reign of Arsenal. Here, take it, take everything and control it. But I'm not surprised. You know why? Because this is how the Kroenkes do it. They do it with the LA Rams. Their coach has full control over everything and has a say over everything. The Lakers have Lakers. The Nuggets have the same. Yeah, I'm a Lakers fan, so you know what I'm saying. I got the Lakers. But
Boo.
yeah, bro, LeBron James. No, but how should I say? Yeah, but the Nuggets, their coach have say over everything as well when it comes to the trades and blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? And also one thing, Hooks, and I said this at Saad stream as well. He is lucky that he won the chip with the Nuggets because every player that they got are drafted and not bought from
Oh,
someone else. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
For
They
me, I feel like they had hit the jackpot with Jokic. They were
Yeah,
lucky that they got Jokic
yeah.
and a good complementary player in Jamal Murray. They
Yeah.
were lucky. That's all I'm saying,
well,
bro.
We got
I
Russell
don't
Westbrook
it's
now as well. Hey.
yeah, but it's
Bro,
not luck.
that
It's not luck.
that
I
means
don't
that means you're gonna win nothing automatically, bro. Wallahi, bro. You bring Westbrook, you win nothing. Khalas, it's over.
no, someone needs to
No
clip that.
disrespect. Wallahi, I
Nah,
love Westbrook,
someone
but
needs
that
to
guy's
clip that.
finished.
Nah,
Yeah.
he's working on his 3-point game. He's working on his 3-point game. But
Oh
the
yeah.
thing is, just to try and pivot back, I can talk about basketball whenever. But like just to try and pivot back, the problem with the Cronkies with American sports is that with scouting and with player recruitment, you have more control of your assets. I feel like in America, to where, like you said, with the draft, once they get drafted, you don't have to worry about someone trying to buy him, or trade him. You just offer him another contract before, and then you just hope it works out. I think scouting is really why the Cronkies, got bailed out with the Nuggets because
Yeah.
they were lucky in that the players didn't get injured. But you
Hmm.
can't. They still have to scout the players. The problem with the Cronkies in America is that you can't just create a full 11 of academy players and have them be great.
No.
You can't.
Yeah.
Mm,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I see. Okay. I see. So basically, what you're trying to say is Cronkies don't fully understand the concept within football of you need to sign players that have know-how and experience, and you basically can't build your own dynasty from scratch like what
Yeah.
you could potentially do with an American franchise.
Yeah, I think that's a number of American owners haven't necessarily grasped that. I think FSG has been difficult to try and get to that. I think Chelsea, whether they do it correctly, they at least have that initiative to spend the money and understand that, the profit and losses may not directly relate to how you see success, and your fans don't see success on a profit and loss scale. They want trophies.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
that, how much that costs doesn't matter to us.
But and
You know,
football is different than basketball, bro, because you cannot tank in football. In basketball, when your team is not good, you sell your best players. You get yourself in a position where you are literally the worst team in the league, and then you draft good players because you get the higher picks. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You don't have those kinds of things in football. So if a young if a youth project with a young manager doesn't work, it just doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? You cannot
Hmm.
go back to the drawing board and go draft another player. No, you are stuck with these players, bro. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm starting to, and also like, not saying that it's easier in American sports, but the one like American sports don't really have the concept of like top four gets you X, top seven gets you Y, top eight
Hmm.
gets you blah blah. If you finish 17th to 20th, then 18th to 20th, you get like relegation's not even really a concept in America.
Yeah.
Truth be told, in most American sports, like if you was to finish in a quote unquote relegation slot, you would probably go into the next season a lot stronger than most people because you get priority when it comes to picks because of
Hmm.
because of how that
Exactly.
works. So
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like you go play paintball with your mates, and the last place guy gets more paintballs to shoot at people. You know what I'm saying? He gets
yeah,
the bigger chance to hit you
Hmm.
at the end of the day. So that's basically it. You get the next best youngster basically. So for example, Estevao, Pedri, you would be the next in line to get Pedri. You know what I'm saying? Basically.
yeah. Oh, whoa! If Arsenal ever got Pedri, yo,
No, I don't want to imagine that. But again, that's the thing. Like,
that would be crazy. That would actually be crazy. That would actually be crazy.
it,
But look,
it's
yeah,
insane.
obviously this won't apply to Mr. Ling, but definitely me and T can answer this. Yeah, me personally, I wouldn't take this. If you're telling me you're offering me top 4 right now, that means that you're telling me that we're not going to win the league. So for me, if I'm not going to win the league, I'd rather not finish in top 4. So then that could be the catalyst that pushes Kroenkes to make a change. Because if we get top 4, I don't think we make a change. That's my personal opinion. I would rather sacrifice the Champions League and make a change than get top 4 and not make the change and go through the same, cycle, merry-go-round again and again and again. In my
Yeah.
personal opinion.
Yeah, for me, just to answer that question, I don't think Arteta will win the Champions League. So if he goes out the Champions League and Kroenkes don't get the Champions League money, maybe they will, Sam, do more
Yeah,
than if we make top 4. Because
that's
if
the
we
only
make top
way.
4 comfortably, they won't do anything. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
yeah,
So that's how I see the situation. I don't like to see my team lose, but if it means that Arteta leaves or we bring in more transfers to back Arteta's system, then I will take us being outside the top 4. I do not care
yeah,
if we play Champions League.
yeah. And Wirtz is going to Real Madrid. I don't know if you've seen the latest rumors, but Wirtz is definitely going to Real Madrid. But yeah, you guys could use a Kudus. I don't want to see that at all. But another thing with the American sports is that there is no, like you said with the relegation, it's more of the money. Like your pockets don't hurt for doing bad as an owner. And in
Okay.
soccer, if you get relegated, you're losing hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Right? If you don't get the Champions League, you're losing 60 to 120 million dollars for the year. So that's why, like, I agree with that point about Arteta. Unless you guys don't finish in top 4, he's not leaving, because it's one thing to replace a sporting director, but it's another thing to replace both. And it seems like Kroenke doesn't want to deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I mean,
So,
the fact that he
I
even
got you,
said,
TK.
the fact that he even went, here you go, Josh. Here you go, Josh. You run it. The fact that Stan did that, I
Yeah.
think, just shows that he got. It's like, yeah, your little side project. Do you know? It's like, Dad, I really want a dog, and I have one, and then, here you go, spoil your puppy. Here, you look after it, you teach it, you train it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so crazy. So, like, look, here's what we've done so far in it. So obviously we beat Wolves 2-0.
Yeah.
You expect Arsenal to win that game. We beat Aston Villa away. That game, I think the win was deserved, but I could see how we potentially could have lost that game. Like, there was the 2 horrible misses from Oli
Watkins.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I'll take it every day of the week.
I don't think you deserve to lose. Like, you could have lost that game. I think a draw would have been okay, but like, you won the game. You have to give yourself credit for that.
But there is a scenario where Ollie Watkins doesn't have those 2 horrendous stinkers, and we potentially lose or draw the game, and then maybe people are looking at the season different from that.
You're right, but Villa's Villa.
Yeah, it's true, but and losing to Villa again would have been catastrophic for the fan base.
Yeah.
Then the infamous Brighton game where Declan Rice got sent off, 1-1. We should have won the game. We was winning when he got sent off. Ended up drawing the game, and I think you could argue this is potentially where you started to see a bit of the cracks in the football. We at first hand saw what happened when we went down to 10 men, and we immediately saw that, okay, when we go down to 10 men, we don't try anymore. We just kind of soak it up. And allow
Is it cracks on the football or cracks on Arteta?
Cracks on the football.
I think it's Arteta. I
Oh, you
think it's
think Crack's
Arteta.
Arteta? Okay.
I think it's the squad rotation. I don't think he can handle his squad. But keep going.
Okay. I hear that. I do hear that. I do hear that. I do hear that. Okay, yeah, so that makes sense. Yeah, I understand what you're trying to say. But I think Crack's on the performance because maybe it does tie back to Arteta, right? Because it's Arteta that's instructing what to do when you hit that point, right? But
And that was the shaky one though. That was the sketchy red. Was that Declan?
yeah, that was the
Yeah.
deck. Yeah,
Hmm.
that was
Yeah.
the
So
sketchy
that
one.
one very questionable. I thought it was a red, but that's the questionable one. And everything was good up until that point.
Yeah.
That's why I blame Arteta because you were 1-0 up. Shut up
That
shop.
was the beginning
Keep your
of the
head.
end, bro. I swear, that was the beginning of the end. You know what I'm saying? Bro.
But then right after we beat Spurs away, which you know, it's a me personally, I don't care how much I beat Spurs by when I go to White Hart Lane, as long as we beat them. For me, it is a great result and will always be a great result. And the fact that we was able to frustrate them and see, because it's weird because in the game before, I saw the manager tactically not really know what to do. But then in the very next game, in what I would say is a harder game, Tottenham away, tactical masterclass.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, but you got to remember. Let's have context. New manager, no tape. Versus Spurs manager, he knows what Andrew's going to do. It's just whether or
Yeah.
not your team can stop it, right?
Yeah.
It's the same game plan. He's beaten Ange before. He knows what to do. Brighton, it's a new manager, and the
And
Brighton
also, I
manager is
think
changing things mid-game too.
wasn't this game also the game where Ødegaard was injured? It was his first game without Ødegaard, so we had a whole
First game,
different team against Spurs. Yeah,
Yeah.
because if you look at the date, you can see 31st of August, and then the next game was 15th of September. So there was an international break in between, and
Yeah.
that was the time that Ødegaard got injured when he played for Norway. You know what I'm
right?
saying? So that's why our whole system and tactics were different because Ødegaard wasn't playing.
Yeah. And I mean, just on this, yeah, it's do you know what? Yeah, it's not that because we're not in a relegation battle. We're never gonna be in a relegation battle. It's not that, yeah. It's just that when your team's up here, you have to assess your team differently to when your team is down here. Like the start that Arsenal have had, these first 10 games, if we was a team that was down here, then I would say this is a very good start. I mean, this is an amazing start. But Arsenal,
Yeah.
we're up here. Like, let's not be fooled. Like everybody, not even Arsenal fans, rivals as well, was like, yeah, it's gonna be a two-man league for the title. Literally, it's gonna be two people for the title. So you have to assess at that level. And so we may have to go through a few harsh truths. But then we get to the next game, Man City away, which I think is a good result. You know, obviously the context of the game, we literally like lost the 3 points in the dying embers of the game.
Yeah.
I am annoyed about that. That I'm annoyed about. Yeah, I'll be real. That I'm super annoyed about. But to not lose to City at the Etihad, given the context, because we went down to 10 men in that game as well, given the context, I'll take a point from the Etihad and run with it. I'll take it and run with it.
Yeah, it's disappointing still, but I hear what you're saying because at the end of the day, when you get 4 points off your rivals, basically a W at home and a draw away, that's good form. So getting a draw away at the Etihad is always a good result on paper. But the context, it's still disappointing.
Yeah. And then, you know, I know that in the Southampton game, the up until we scored our first goal, it was very questionable the way we was playing, very questionable. But I think in the Leicester game and in the Southampton game, I'm seeing, oh damn, we're scoring 4 goals, we're scoring 3 goals. Maybe something offensively is clicking, and I'm like, cool. I'm taking them wins away. I'm like, cool, great. Then Bournemouth, Bournemouth happens 2-0, another red card. Yeah. And it's at that point I had to accept we have a discipline problem. I had to accept we have a discipline problem that I'm hoping is fixed now. But
But yeah, bro, Bournemouth. Shit, that was a bad loss. But Bournemouth this season, bro, is the giant slayer. You can call them the giant slayer,
Hey,
bro. I swear.
but,
They're coming for everyone, bro. Hey,
but this
Mr.
is the
Link,
thing.
watch out, bro. Watch out, bro. They're coming for you, bro.
We already beat Bournemouth, and we
Oh
took
yeah.
their
Oh yeah. I forgot.
we took their sporting director. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh
Shout
yeah,
out
of
Richard
course, of
Hughes.
course, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
The,
No,
the,
I
the
got
guy the
respect
guy
for
that
him.
no one liked because he didn't bring in anyone, right?
I don't.
That
That
one.
wasn't me. Hooks.
That was it.
Hooks. Did you hear any of that from me this summer?
Yeah.
uh,
I'll just play
I
with you,
just
bro. I'll
said
just
by
play.
someone. I just said by someone.
Yeah.
With FSG, I'm not a FSG outer. My thing is FSG talks too much. Like it's one thing to not do business and be like, all right, well, we're just gonna rest on our laurels. But when you talk brazy and then you get egg on your face, you make the fan base look stupid too. That's
Mm.
my thing. The whole Caicedo thing. That was so stupid.
Yeah.
That was so stupid. That whole
it,
summer,
it was. It
we
really
were playing around with Lavia over 10 mil. And then we go, you know what? Let's put in 110 mil for Caicedo.
Yeah, bro. That was actually crazy, bro. Lie, bro. It's it's like
It's insane.
you're going with your girl to a restaurant and you're just chatting to another girl in front of her
Yeah,
face, bro. Lie, bro.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
I
And then you
swear,
ask
bro.
her out, and then you get mad and like, well, can we go home, honey?
Hey,
And she's like, no.
would you like to join us? Bro, it's
It's
crazy, bro.
crazy. Oh my god.
and
Oh
then
my god.
obviously, you know, the biggest game of the season, and I think the most entertaining game of the season so far, the 2-2 against Liverpool, you know,
Boy,
Yeah.
that was nervy.
which I think, looking at it now, well, even at the time, I thought it's probably a bad result for both. To be honest, I feel like draw is a bad result for both, and the reason why I say this, well, I guess now it's a bit different. So when at the time I thought it was a bad result for both, but now
Yeah.
it looks like
Hindsight.
hindsight it was a bad result for Arsenal and not for Liverpool. But that's only because Man City went and lost to Bournemouth. So the the
Mhm.
the the lead that Man City took on you, it's already gone. After one game week, it's already gone. So it's not even really a
Yeah.
problem anymore. Really, if you think about it, it's not even really a problem. So it's like that Arsenal game at the Emirates, to you, it's now a point gained. It's not a point lost anymore. It's actually a point gained, not a point lost. Whereas to Arsenal, we then went to Newcastle and the most disgusting, diabolical, abysmal piece of shit that I ever done seen from my club in the last 5 years. I'll
Yep.
be that game
Mhm.
was that to me that game
I gotta take a call real quick.
that's cool. That game, the only thing that makes Baku worse than that is that Baku we was fighting for a trophy.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I would say that this performance was a lot worse than Baku, personally, in my opinion. This game was just we just looked toothless. We looked like we had no ideas. It looked like the manager didn't know what to do. A lot of poor tactical choices, tactical decisions made in the game.
Yeah.
Like honestly, it was at points it was just sickening. I won't lie. It was a really hard watch. I was frustrated watching it, and the thing is, the game genuinely made me upset. Like, I was actually upset. Like, I was sad. Like that's the type of pain that game gave to me as an Arsenal fan, innit?
Yeah.
So yeah, and I don't think we need to relive those moments because we all know how vexed and upset we all was in it, but that was really bad.
Hey, Edu softened the blow by leaving at least. You know what I'm saying? So that's one good news at least. But yeah,
Yeah,
this game was nothing. That's nothing less than embarrassing, bro. This was just embarrassing. Even when we had the ball, we didn't do anything with it. You know what I'm saying? So like you said. I do not want to talk about it as well. It's just pure frustration, and lack of motivation from the team and lack of ideas from the manager. It's just nothing short of that, bro. It's just embarrassing. That's it.
So look, yeah. Wait, before I do this, let me go to the. So currently, yeah, we're sitting fifth by goal difference. So we're joint fourth. We
Bro, look at this table, bro. Oh,
it's crazy, you know.
Chelsea, you know.
We scored 17, we've conceded 11. That conceded 11 thing is a massive problem for me.
Yep.
We've won 5. We've actually got this exact same wins, draws, and losses as Chelsea.
Yep.
So the fact that they've scored more goals, I guess you could factually say they've been better than us.
Yep.
These first 10 games, which is called, is it? That's a bit worrying. That's a bit worrying. And I hear this.
Mhm.
I do hear this. I do hear this. This period was always going to be tough. We are calm after knots. I do hear this. But the thing that is kind of a bit of a massive problem now is if we draw or lose to Chelsea, I don't think it even matters how easy our run is afterwards.
Yeah.
I don't think. Do you know why? Let me show you why. Yeah. So look, if we let's go to fixtures. Yeah. This is exactly why. Yeah. So wait. So Man City face Brighton. They'll probably win that. Liverpool have Aston Villa at home.
I think we drop points.
There's every
No.
I
don't think so.
I hope we don't, but we have a bad result coming, and I just don't know when it is.
At Anfield, though,
I know.
No,
but this is
after
the
what
thing.
Spurs did to them, bro.
We could go down and have to
Spurs
tie it
cooked
up.
them. I think you will fault them as well, bro.
I hope, but I can see one of these games we're gonna need a last minute equalizer or something. We're gonna drop points soon. I know it.
Yeah, and you have Salah to get it for you. What do you want, bro?
I know all things aren't rosy right now. There are some things that can be exposed, but
yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah, no, of course.
You may drop points soon, but I don't think that you're going to be dropping points under the lights at Anfield at 8 p.m.
Fair enough.
No, I don't think so, bro.
That's not the game. Don't get me wrong. Aston Villa are a good side, so maybe Emery can mastermind something. But I think it's more likely that you win that game than draw or lose. In my personal opinion, if it was away, then I'd be like, okay, maybe you're right. But the Anfield factor here, 8 p.m. under the lights, you know, it's evening time, so the fans will be very giddy. You know, all been drinking the alcohol. The Scousers will be out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think you're losing that one. So
yeah, this will be an easy W for Liverpool. I think it will be 2-0 easy. This one.
I hope. I pray.
So that's a Man City win. For me, that's a Liverpool win. That's a Spurs win. Ipswich at White Hart Lane. That's a Spurs win.
Yeah.
So if we lose or draw, that means not only does the gap increase between first and second, but Nottingham Forest got. Forest have Newcastle at home. I can see a 1-0, 2-1.
Yeah, I think they will beat them as well.
So everybody in front, not only everybody in front of us will be increasing the gap on us. Tottenham, I think they'll end up going above us.
But this is the
long,
thing.
Long day.
Yeah, it's a long day, but it's 1 week, and you're gonna have to deal with it from George and whoever other Deji. I get that, but it's about the long run. You're gonna get players back. I think the context just goes to change narratives. I don't think you're going to keep dropping points, but the problem that you guys have is not your performance against the big teams. It's that you're dropping points against the other teams. I think the table will balance itself out, but you guys can't lose. You have to beat Chelsea.
See, look.
You have to beat Chelsea.
Yeah, this is a must win. 100%.
Like when we play Chelsea, we'll be probably starting 10 points behind Liverpool. Yeah, anything other than a win, the season's done. The season is actually done.
Yep.
I don't even think it's that we can't lose to Chelsea.
No, you have to win.
We have to win. We have to win.
Because it gets real techie because your squad rotation now goes out the window, and he's already shown problems with that in the first 10 games because you can't afford to lose games, like regardless. And then because you're not sure about whether or not you'll get back in the title race, you can't just not play your 11 in your competitions too. So like every game, that everyone's like, well, Saka needs a rest. Saka's not getting a rest if you guys lose to Chelsea. There's no more rest for Saka.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I even said on another stream, we don't need to, we must play like not last year but the year before that, when we played that attacking kind of football. At this moment in time, if we don't go all out and play football like we did 2 years ago, um, and yes, people can say, but you need to preserve energy for the end of the season, bro. If we don't go all out, we
You're not
won't
gonna
have
get
a
there.
season. We
Exactly.
won't have a season. So at
Mhm.
this moment in time, we need to play like we did 2 years ago and go out there and play some actual football instead of this nonsense that Arteta is trying. And yeah, man, for me, it's not even the injuries because we beat teams without Ødegaard. My issue is Arteta's tactics and him being too defensive. He needs to fix up first before the players come back. That's how I see it.
Yeah. And then obviously we have an international break. And then we have Nottingham Forest at home, which is now looking like a very, very, very difficult game. Very difficult game. It gets a bit easier. West Ham away. I expect, especially the way West Ham are playing right now, I would expect us to win.
Mm-hmm.
Man United at home, that's all
You-
Amarim is there. That's
Yeah.
that's new manager bounce. Do you know what I mean? That's new manager bounce.
Yeah, but the way he plays, it's gonna be a track meet in a basketball game. So like, I'm not sure how that goes against Arsenal's team. Not in a bad way against Arsenal, but this new Arsenal, I don't see that Gabriel having problems with a bunch of long balls from Bruno Fernandes. That's my thing. Like, I'd expect your injury problem to be a little bit easier at that point, to where you'll have your height back. I don't see that being a problem unless Man U turns into this miraculous side.
Yeah, I don't think so. They don't have the quality yet.
Yeah, they don't have the players to play that system.
Potentially. All right, I hear
They,
that. I do hear
they
that.
just don't. They just don't have the players. Like, that is not an Amarim team. They have the defenders possibly, but they're still missing a competent wing back. They don't have a midfielder to put next to Ugarte, and they don't have wingers that can actually produce in the final third, or a striker that they're settled on.
That's true. Okay. So not as doom and gloom as well. I still believe in new manager.
There's a chance. There's a chance.
Yeah,
there is a chance.
There's definitely a chance. The Fulham
Yeah.
game, Fulham away.
Oof, revenge settings or not? You know what I'm saying?
That's looking like a hard game.
They're tricky.
They are. Dare I say, ESR dagger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it revenge settings or not? You know what I'm saying? Because people that left Arsenal are not happy with Arteta, I believe. So I think they will go all out against us. And this can be a slip up. This can be one of those banana skins for us, bro. This game.
I don't know if it'll be an ESR dagger, but that a Wobie dagger, that I can see.
Hi, Tamina. I'm actually not well at the moment. I'm actually mad ill at the moment. So
yeah, that's yeah, the analytics. I see you. Hi.
Content have a content, man. Content have a content, man. So yeah, that Fulham game could be tricky. We definitely beat Everton. I have no fear or I have no concern about beating Everton.
Yeah, we must.
Yeah, there. And then Crystal Palace away, I think we'll beat them. Don't ever let me see in the world Nketiah scores a winner against Arsenal at Crystal Palace away, because
bro, he has 0 goals, and wouldn't it be typical Arsenal for him to score his first goal against us, bro? I swear, that would be crazy, but I don't think so. I don't think so.
It would actually be so disgusting. And then Ipswich at home, I think we beat them,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's the year. So I can only really 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 out of the next 7 games, I think are guaranteed wins, which means 3 are up in the air. So we could potentially lose 3 games.
Yep.
It's not looking good, is it? Especially when we can't lose any more games.
So that's the thing.
So that picture is
Bro, that picture is insane.
Oh
Wow.
my god, they did not. Yo, do you watch that show though? Because I think that's the dude from Invincible.
That's what he is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That is funny.
God damn, bro.
Who's that? Who was that face? Can you put that up one more
That's
time?
that's Turkish, bro. That's
Oh,
Turkish.
okay. Yeah. I thought
Oh,
so.
god damn, bro.
Man, we've
Hey,
dropped.
man, we have one of the big 6 community members in the building, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, it's looking it's not looking good. So I guess before we close off, what do you think is really gonna happen over the next up until the end of the year? What do you really think is gonna happen with Arsenal?
Me?
Both of you.
You can go first.
I think the narratives will change. Well, this is my thing. Unless your player, Declan Rice needs to do better, right? I know it sounds like hate, but Declan Rice is causing a lot of problems in your midfield because you're having to hide his deficiencies. So if Odegaard comes back healthy and swinging, everything will be okay, and you'll be all right, and you'll start to push forward. But you guys have too many problems that you haven't solved. You've tried to solve your problems by creating different solutions instead of just solving the original problem. Like, you have all this defensive depth and it can work out well, but the only thing I've seen from tactically that's new for Arsenal this year is Calafiori inverting. Like, other than that, it's very rudimentary stuff, very basic stuff that needs to be developed, you know? So third right now, unless Martinelli turns into Martinelli we saw 2 years ago, unless you can find someone to cover him in those spaces, like Calafiori can stay healthy, Martinelli can stay healthy, Timber stays healthy, and you have no more injuries, you guys can make a push for a title, you know? But, like, you don't have that much room to slip up. And with the Chelsea game, I'm concerned on if Arteta's just going to sit back and allow them onto you guys, because that's not good in the chance that Chelsea aren't great at finishing, but they will put one half chance away.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So second or third right now. If you guys go on a winning run that you need, you guys can still win the title. But
is whether we'll do it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know about you, T, but I don't. Unless something drastic changes in the not only the way that we play, but I guess the way that our club approaches transfer windows, January in specific, because we're known for not really doing much in January. You know, summer's whatever in it. We may do a lot, we may not. But January's we're not really known for doing too much. So that's kind of the approach that would need to change for me to believe that we can definitely go and secure this title, because there are a lot of gaps in the team that need to be filled and a lot of places in the team that need to be upgraded with quality.
At least 2 or 3.
Yeah.
At least 2 or 3. The problem is Arteta may not feel the same way, and that's the problem you guys have.
There's also that. So yeah, I mean,
I'll say this: you guys are a Nico Williams away from winning the title.
Nah, bro. Do you see the season that he is having?
That's a poor name. Let me say a goal-scoring winger away
from that. Yeah.
Like a competent goal-scoring winger.
Yeah.
Martinelli from 3 years ago, and you win the title. Martinelli from 2 years ago, you win the title.
I think we need a 10 as well, personally.
Yeah, I think that's why I was personally screaming for Ruiz from PSG, because I thought he would be the perfect fit for this team instead of Merino, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or with Merino, because he's more offensive minded. He can be a backup for Odegaard and all those things, you know what I'm saying? But my issue is, what the biggest thing that we need to address is the striker. Okay, the biggest thing for me. People can say midfield this, midfield that. I think if we can get Ødegaard back and can keep him fit, if we bring in the striker, I think that alone can solve a lot of issues. Yes,
Yeah.
we do not go out there in January and spend the money, but if this club is actually serious and actually have ambition to win this title, they will go out there and do it. If not, then questions need to be asked and heads need to be turned. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
how I see the situation. But going back to the team and this season until the end of this year, I think the Chelsea game is going to be a huge determining game for our season. That can either be the turning point for our season or the end of our season. For me personally, I think it's over already because I think Arteta is just lost it at this moment in time. I think he's a little bit out of his depth. The way he's overthinking stuff. He thinks he's Pep, but he's not Pep. You know what I'm saying? You didn't perfected your meal, and yet you're trying different dishes to go with your meal. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird to me. For me, go back to the basics. Play like we played 2 years ago. Go attacking. We have nothing more to lose. That defensive style of you is not working. We've conceded 11 goals. Okay, so you cannot keep this up because offensively we looked woeful, and defensively we're still not good. Okay, just so go back to how we played 2 years ago and play attacking football. That's the most important thing. And also, maybe a pet peeve of mine, but stop playing Declan Rice at the eighth. I am sick and tired seeing this guy run forward and do nothing. You know what I'm
But
saying? Play him at
but
the six where he belongs, bro. Wallahi. He need to play six because the one game where he played six, I think that was against Liverpool. He actually looked good, bro.
Mhm.
He was intercepting players. He was intercepting passing lanes. You know what I'm saying? He was actually looking good. But when he
this
needs to go and play make, he just doesn't cut it for me personally. I like the Santi Cazorlas of the world, not the
right.
play safe and
So,
pass back kind of players. I do not like those kinds of players.
yeah,
Yeah.
So
let,
for
let
me,
me
go back to an attacking way and play Declan Rice at the six. That's my pet peeve,
I,
and then we can go on a run.
I have a little anecdote for you. Do you guys
Yeah.
remember when Henderson was playing the six for Liverpool before Fabinho got put into the lineup? Do you guys remember that?
I'm sorry. Say again.
Sorry. Do you remember
Not
when
for me.
Henderson was playing the six for Liverpool before Fabinho got
Yeah.
put into the
Yeah.
starting
Yeah.
lineup? Do you remember when Klopp said he had to push Henderson forward more?
Yeah.
It wasn't because Henderson is that much better going forward. It's just that Henderson isn't good enough to be an alone six, right? I say that to say, you say Rice is a six, and you brought up the Liverpool game, but you
Yeah.
guys had your success by vacating the midfield completely. If you look at the heat maps, the possession, all the passing, you didn't go through the midfield. You went around
No.
us. Declan Rice
Yeah.
had a good game because he was only winning the ball back. But being Arsenal, teams respect you. You have the ball. Declan Rice isn't a good enough six for you in that situation. So what happens is you guys have to put other people around him to make up for that, i.e. Jorginho, and why that midfield was so successful last year. Is because
Yeah.
Jorginho is technically good enough to do what Declan Rice can't. So with Declan Rice, if you put him in the six, he can get pressed because he's not press resistant. But if you put him
Yeah.
in the eight, you have the problems you've mentioned, where he doesn't do enough going forward.
Yeah, it's just frustrating for me, man. I don't know. Even though, like you said, we gave the midfield battle away to you. I still think that Declan Rice that we've seen that day is still better than the Declan Rice that we've seen this year in the number eight. You know what I'm
And
saying?
I
It's
don't want
just
to
not
say,
good enough, bro.
yeah, I agree with you. I don't want to say that you gave it away. It's not like we won it. I'm just saying you guys decided to just play around it instead of trying to play through it. And it's because of you had Rice and Marino together. That's not
Yeah.
that's not incisive play. That's not ball carrying.
Hmm.
That's industrious, very, very good on the mental side of the game and physical attributes,
Yeah.
but that's where you need Odegaard
Yeah.
or Nwaneri.
Just just a final thing before we close off. Probably an interesting thing to close off on.
Mhm.
Can you ask the panel what manager would you like to take over Arsenal job?
Hey, bro.
Obviously,
Where,
I know it's a where do we start type flexing it, but I'll say for me, yeah, I if I had to make a change, I really want Nagelsmann. I've kind of set myself on Nagelsmann. I like Nagelsmann. So if you gave me the choice, if I had the choice, I would say Nagelsmann. If I couldn't get Nagelsmann, then I would say Xabi Alonso. I both feel like they're managers who are not too far away from what we currently do, so they could probably make the most out of the current squad that we have. Because obviously, I could say Inzaghi, but I don't know if Inzaghi can do what he needs to with this squad. He would need a lot of investment. Would he get it? I don't think so. But Nagelsmann and Xabi Alonso, I both think that they could take over this squad and not have to make too many changes and start getting a tune out of it.
Yeah, I know why you say Nagelsmann, because he likes Havertz as well, and you know he's gonna keep playing him. You know what I'm saying? I know what you're doing, bro. I know what you're doing. No, just kidding, bro. no, for me, it's Inzaghi all day, every day, or get Ancelotti for one more year before he retires. You know what I'm saying? For me, at this moment in time, Inzaghi earns 6.5 million a year. Arteta earns 3 times the amount almost. He earns 15 a year. You know what I'm saying? Go out there, give him a contract, and look at what he says. Inter is a selling club. Okay, they are notoriously known to be a selling club because they don't have the money at this moment in time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if we went out and to get Barella, they would sell Barella, but the only issue with Barella is he doesn't want to leave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me, it's Inzaghi all day, every day. That guy convinced me when the way he coached Inter, his play style. I like it. I think he can get the best out of these players when he plays like that. So, and if imagine him and his system with Gyökeres instead of Lautaro Martinez. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just imagine that, bro. Because I'm going to be real, bro. People like Lautaro. I do not like Lautaro Martinez. I think he is a bozo. I think he's not smart with his choices. He reminds me a lot of Darwin Nunes. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, hey, don't get me, boy.
Yeah, my bad, bro, my bad. He's just an example.
That's my
But
guy, bro. Don't.
yeah, my bad, my bad. I'm just going out of stats, bro. You know what I'm saying? But
Nah, I
at the
feel
end of
that.
the day, Inzaghi is a winner. He won the Serie A, and I can see him win the Premier League. I can see him challenging Pep. I can see him challenging Slot. I think he's better than Slot, even though you know how much I rate Slot hooks. You know what I'm saying? I think he's better than Slot. And yeah, he's an actual manager with a CV. And for me, that alone is enough to go get Inzaghi. And also, bro, like I said, his contract is 1/3 the amount of Arteta almost. It's insane, bro. Go out and bid something. That's how I see it.
Hey, I got you. You guys, this. You guys are looking in the wrong place. Sebastian Hoeneß.
The Stuttgart manager.
Yes.
is
Yes.
that the new
Yes.
flavor of the month?
No, he's cooking. Why is Stuttgart in the Champions League? I need you to tell me that. Why is
Yeah,
Stuttgart in the Champions League?
he's a good manager. I can see where you're coming from, because I personally like Michel Sanchez from Girona, and I wouldn't mind getting him as well for Arsenal. You know what I'm
I
saying?
like
But
that. That's another good one too.
yeah, but I feel like those are more project managers. I need a winner now. You know what I'm saying? We need a Jurgen Klopp, just like you did with Brendan Rodgers. We need our Jurgen Klopp, a winner.
But you
You know
say
what I'm
that
saying?
everyone says that, and they try to make that that contextual reference. But Klopp wasn't brought in to bring us over the top. You got to remember, Klopp was our project manager, and we just won. That Brendan Rodgers team was dead.
No,
Like,
it wasn't that. It wasn't
yeah,
that.
yes,
Coutinho,
it was.
Suarez, that's not that, bro. Come on.
Suarez and Coutinho were Suarez left, and Coutinho was on the way out. Sturridge was hurt. Like, I think John Joe
Yeah.
Shelby was still there. Everyone, they always show the graphic of the first lineup that he played with. He had Klein and Skirtle in it. with Mignolet
Hmm.
in goal. Like that's
Yeah,
not a team that just needs a new manager to take them over the top. You know? So that's he Klopp was our project manager and he just worked out for us. And that's why we love him so much. But for you guys,
yeah,
you guys are ready. You need one player, maybe two, and a new manager. I understand that. I
yeah.
understand that completely. But I don't know if that aligns with how Arsenal's fan base is. Because if you bring in a certain ready to win manager and then he tries to change things up, if it doesn't align with your fan base, you guys are going to be up in an uproar.
I think it's not the fan base, but more the ownership, because the ownership likes a long-term manager, like they
And
do
someone
with
that
the
they
other
can
clubs. They do, yeah,
do what they want with.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, for me, I will. You know the type of Mr. Link, the type of guy I am. I am the type of guy sack a manager every 1 or 2 years, but win me trophies. I am that kind of guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do not mind doing that if we win trophies, leagues, and maybe the Champions League. You know what I'm saying?
And that also happens when you have the right structure in place because your
Yeah,
recruitment has to be for the club philosophy and not the manager philosophy.
exactly. That's why we want Garlic to leave as well, and we want actual footballing people, just like
Yeah.
United did with Omar Berrada and you know what I'm saying, those and them men. We need that. We need those kinds of people as well. But what we do, we go out, we go look in our circle and look at our old players, the friends
Hmm.
of our friends, and we bring
Yeah.
them in. You know what I'm saying?
Hire
Man
from
United
within.
went out there and
Promote from
went to
within.
their ops and was like, "No, your CEO, I want him." You know what I'm saying? Come here, and they got Omar Barada. We need to go out there and do something like that if we actually want to be serious going forward. But that's a conversation for another day. So.
Yeah,
That's a whole can of worms, bro. That's a whole
yeah,
different can of worms.
that's a whole different kind of worms. But people, we are gonna end it there. Thanks for everyone that's come through. I haven't really asked too much this stream, but if you can, just like the video. I don't even know what it's on, but as long as we can get to like 50, I'll be cool. Hit the subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Oh wait, has he left?
Yeah, they just posted he just dropped something like less than a minute ago.
Oh seriously? So he's that
Yeah.
so
Oh yes,
He's gone.
yes.
wait, so Edu has actually left. I thought he was I thought it was an end of the season thing.
No, bro. I heard that as well, but for me, uh, I heard some reliable people saying that he want to leave ASAP because he really wants that Nottingham Forest job, like immediately.
He's gone.
He's
Okay.
gone, bro.
And if he's
All
in
right.
on transfers, he wouldn't want to stay out the season anyways. He's got to try and get those players in for January.
Exactly.
And he's
So
got
Why
to
now
try and save
why
Maria.
deal with the headache? You know what I'm saying? I agree,
Yeah.
bro. I agree.
Because if he waits till the summer, he's going to lose three of his best players. Because everyone wants Murillo right now.
so what is this? Do you know what? I'm gonna have to do another stream another time in it. But I was gonna say, what does this mean for Arsenal in January now? We don't have a sporting director, so how do we,
Um,
Uh,
how do
oh,
we go about it?
funny how things work.
bro, if Arteta brings in someone like Flamini or so, I will be vexed. I'm gonna be real. I do not want Flamini, bro.
Oh my God!
I'm
Please,
gonna be real.
Flamini, sporting director. I
Maybe
will be here for it.
Coquelin retires and maybe he brings in Coquelin. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's
Uh,
it's it's
Wait,
crazy.
what? Santi Cazorla, new director of football.
Hey, what you saying?
You know what? You know
Mr.
what?
Also technical director.
I spoke about this earlier, and I'm not going to go into it because obviously I'm going to end the stream. I spoke about it earlier. I don't know if you saw it, T, yeah. But if you just gave me just that, if I had the power, I'm bringing Wenger into that role. You know,
Why not? Why not?
I would love
Why
Wenger
not?
as our director of football.
That's a sticky one because Wenger is not the best when it comes to his signings as well because he sent away some good players, bro, you know what I'm saying?
But
And brought in some crap players. So I
his
don't know.
his eye for talent.
That yes, that's
You,
true. That's true.
yeah, you
But
can
my
have him.
issue is Wenger is stingy. He is a stingy guy. He doesn't splash 100 milli, bro.
But hey,
You know what I'm saying?
remember, T, Wenger was here when we couldn't spend money. We can
Yeah.
spend
Okay,
money now.
true, true, True.
We can spend
Yes.
money now.
Then yes.
And
If
the
he
thing
actually
is,
gets the money to spend, then yes, I'm with you.
this is the thing. When he goes to France for that trip, he doesn't have to worry about if he can afford the player from Lyon. He can just go buy him, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
So yeah,
Exactly.
okay.
When
We
he's
have
made in Monaco, spend 30 mil.
Hey, maybe we don't have to bid 60 million and £1 for Suarez then.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? If he actually has the money, bro.
exactly. But
Wallahi,
yeah,
that was such a
that
piss
was
take, bro.
so disrespectful.
it was.
That
It
was
was.
so You would have
It
won the
was.
league, though. You would
It
have won the
was.
league.
We
You would
we
have won the
we
league.
we would have. We would have. But people, love for coming through. I hope you've liked the video. Those that watch this on playback, please watch the video. Subscribe to the channel. I am now going to send you over to Ches, the very shameless Chelsea fan.
So shameless.
Just let him know where you came from. Tell him it's a Hooks raid, and I will catch you later on.
Big
Bless up.
up. Liverpool in 36. Make good choices. What's up?